Oh, there's my best view. I'm gonna go pee and then we're gonna start. Bow, bow, bow. It is. Let's turn that down a little bit. Ferret walk. Guess what we're doing today? It's the same fucking fight. No, I gotta talk. I can't be yelling over it. Crank that shit like Soulja Boy. It's the same fucking fight. We will never escape. We're never gonna be out of here. A little bit louder. How's that? I know. Well, nah. It's been... This would be the third stream. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Start looking at Elite Four instead. Looking for the fights after this. Okay. It is pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of bangers on the soundtrack. Constantly trying to add more stuff to the rotation. J-pop. City J-pop. City driving J-pop. Flip turn, flip turn. Okay, so I need to look at how much damage we can do if this isn't a choice band. Not even fucking close to what we need to get done. Okay. Is there anyone who can chip this guy? This really just is the crux of this fight. Like, who's... Let's get mods that, like, don't immediately get fucking murked by this guy. Beth is cooking me in the quote retweets, for sure. I think, like, anyone... The problem is, like, anyone who can take one hit... we always have to be fearful of liquidation. Like, we don't know what Scooter's going to have out. Can't even bring her own Beth. Overdale, I want to play the horse game. I want to play anything except this, but I have to beat this game. I have to fucking beat this game. Oh, yeah, get some sleep, Gelato. I was literally sitting on my computer waiting to go live, being like, I don't want to play Run and Bud today. But you got to tune in. You got to do it. Yeah, like, I don't think there's anyone who can safely do chip. Because even if it's like Gollipog coming in, if they get the defense, if they come in on liquidation, like maybe throat chop, gunk shot. No. Want to run a match of Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing in Yu-Gi-Oh! To go to a game where I know even less. Soon TM I'll be on the Yu-Gi-Oh train. I just need to watch those fucking videos. What I want to do, 6 or 7. Carstone, more tempted. What I want to do is like have a week where we're just doing like the TCG Gauntlet. I do want to like learn, probably going to need to take a day to just fucking play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like literally, I'm gonna need to like take it because like I can do mag. I mean I can do mag. I can do magic. Did I win any of my games of magic? Oh, this is the Rambats Gauntlet. Also, guys, it's fucking hot here. I think it's almost 100 here today. God, I want to play Kaizo Coliseum. No, don't. Is that the record for that deck? Is that 41 and 167? Holy fuck. Oh wait, no, I never won a game of Magic. I never lost a game of Runeterra. Oh god. What compels you to not like net deck like every other person? That's always the part that I maybe was least good at and just avoid it was like deck customization. Moonman, Murata, Maruga, Kamado. Save Clav. I can play real decks. See that is never so. But why? What compels you to play bad decks? I don't have that compulsion in my brain. Anytime I played a strategy game, it's like all the people being like, why would you just be a meta? Just play what the meta is. And I'm like, I like winning. Winning's fun. Grandfaster on my 8th. One of my favorite deck gets support. Yeah. Makes sense. Why are you timing out Kamado? Kamado hasn't said anything wrong. Don't abuse your mod powers or you will lose them, Mason. I really like challenge games. Yeah, I could sort of see that. I think maybe my mind is like challenge games are like playing against the computer, so I'm like, there's that for me. But like when I'm playing against other people, it's like if they're not going to hold back, why should I hold back kind of thing. The Shibuya. Who out yucking they yum? Yeah, me. Megalith. That is kind of sick. Yeah, let me use my ad blocker. And how much it's a beautiful picture, and then I assume there's a paragraph of text under it that yeah, well, it looks less beautiful when I see 4,000 words under it. When I realize I'm going to strain my eyes to figure out that's a rock ritual effect. Who up rockin' they ritual? On the 8th, the deck is getting support. Oh, so you're going to be... I guess that makes even more sense, too. That you're going to have actual good fucking cards to play. Rogue playable? What's rogue playable mean? Now I understand. Now I'm getting inside the mind of Noel. I need to watch Bleach? Playing Runabout makes me want to drink Bleach. Am I right, gamers? On the outskirts, man. Okay, gotcha. One Piece? Fuck no. I don't have 40 years. I'll be 40 by the time I watch all of One Piece. Umanamuse. Okay. Damn. Part 7? What came before Part 7? Kamado. Do you know what number part came before that? So then it was Part 6, and then it was Part 7. I have a partner, a job, and touch grass, so mid-piece does not appeal to me. Also, the Turbo Virgin spoiled for me on Twitter and Discord, so I'll never need to watch it again. I would pin that if you already haven't been Juju Gaisen. That also, Moonman, that reads like a copy pasta. I have a partner, a job, and touch grass, so Save is Untitled does not appeal to me. Also, the Turbo Virgin spoiled it for me on Twitter and Discord, so I'll never need to watch their stream again. What season? That's a joke. Mason, surely that's a joke. One season does not actually have 1,000 episodes. You've got to be joking. That's fucking absurd, bro. Yeah, motherfuckers on Twitter do be like, I'll just watch one season of One Piece. Motherfuckers on Twitter be like, it really, One Piece picks up in season 2. You just gotta power through it. Turbo. It's actually a really good idea, Mason. Turbo version. Yeah, I'm about to go. How can I make Run and Bun more enjoyable? Only took me 6 months. Someone watching all those like motivational start the year, New Year's resolution, it's the year to grind type thing, and the resolution they land on is watching all of One Piece, and they just go into a cabin in the woods and watch One Piece all day every day. Okay, so maybe there is. Did I watch Peachow's line? I think I watched Smant's line, but I don't know if I watched Peachow's line. Let me find this. Make those cards. No, well, every day I play more card games, I'm so tempted to get in. I mean, I should really just start playing Riftbound, because I'm always talking about, like, I want to get in on a game on the ground floor, and I guess I am, like, 2 months behind now, but, like, I could do it. Same as the Turbo Joe's brother said YouTube, so I'll never watch their stream again. What's the fight we're looking for? There's Rabambi. We didn't really give a shit about this fight. This is the fight. Put that. That's pretty good. It's real funny someone leaves this comment that defended the hardest fight in the game. But Runabout fucking feels like that, bro. It's like you finish a fight and you're like, wow, I'm a genius. I'm never going to have trouble ever again. And then you get absolutely owned. Does Picho end up sacking somebody in this fight? I guess that is an option, right? I mean, that's not an unreasonable option. We have such a good Elite Four box.
Skeezy, baiting the.
Okay. So we can't copy this. We have nothing else with U-turn. This is like the exact position we want to be in, but we cannot find a position that gets us in there. Don't say you got a fucking Latino. Calling Gladios Latino is one thing, but when you phrase it like that, it's like, whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. I will never be Overdale. Yep, Sweez, we're still here. Fuck Kevin Durant. Kevin, that's enough. Does Lobro really sack? Maybe that he plays for, I'm not listening, obviously, but maybe he plays for a line that, like, maybe saves Seba. Not really, honestly. This game has really started to cook me. I go through ebbs and flows of enjoying Run and Bun. I think it's really like if I can do a fight a day, I'm feeling okay about the game. If I were to was me, I would turn myself out. What? Huh? You is that the phrasing you want it? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, this is day 3. I'm not like a sack doesn't seem like something that is all but incredibly unreasonable at this point. Like, I don't want a sack on a fucking gym leader fight, but this one has really got... It's just our steel types don't match up well. Lucario's the only one who can do it. It's just like getting that extra bit of chip on Quill feels impossible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. Fuck, bro. Yeah, I'm just like... Yeah. Sure. Yeah, let's look at it. I'll do Mandel after Sweeze goes to bed. Maybe Sweeze can be my savior. I mean, it's like we have a lot of really good beginning lines. Or sack and savior mental. Yeah, honestly. Like, it's really... It gets to the point where it's again. This is the part where I'm like, Run and Bun is not a good game. Like, it shouldn't take you 6 hours for a random trainer fight. Like, it can be hard, but it shouldn't have to take 6 hours. 99 Kamado. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I just want... I mean, we have so few... How bad is Victory Road? Is Victory Road going to have, like, desperately long cooks? I mean, again, I guess we can pre-damage. Pre-damage opens up so many additional doors. And that makes me happy. Like, Victory Road, right, there are 2 exceptions. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so it really is just getting through this shit. Gooning. Okay, so... If we were going to do the line where we lead with Sceptile, we'd leave Storm, do Poke Paste the box. I do not. I do want to say, though, like, I like the slight guidance if you're, like, looking at my box. It like, someone else goes in the calc and, like, here does this. Yeah, maybe maybe that's where I draw the line on, backseating, even though that I guess that makes it more annoying for y'all because they're like, click on this thing. How much damage does that guy do? Yeah. Small Ant is untitled. Damn. Talk to him. Smant is untitled. Okay, we kill this guy. We go -2. What would we be baiting with Skeptical Tile? There'd be... Slow kill. This would be fast kill with Gunk Shot. We could, if we lead with Sceptile, pick up the kill, this would be guaranteed Gunk Shot. Guaranteed Gunk Shot lets us go into Lucario. I mean... Is there ever a world where we're just like... Fuck, is there ever a world where we're just like Lucario takes the liquidation... We, like, bet on Lucario not being dead to this shit. Because it's like crit high roll has to kill it. That's like a rough call to make. But okay, so say we're in this spot, though. I mean, we could do that after, right? We could go here. We could say this is always liquidation. We go flip turn. Yeah. Well, hard Lucario sometimes doesn't. I mean, what could we do? We could go, like, Citrus, Lucario. Nah, but the problem is, like, if we get into a jam, we have to sack something. Okay, is there a world where we, like, go... We come into here on the Gunk Shot. We click Flash Cannon, and we have a Citrus Berry, and then... I assume, though, if we get Defense Chop... Can you take a Throat Chop? You can't take a Throat Chop. That's, the like... If Liquidation drops... Like, even if we take min damage, the fact that we're going to be baiting split moves just is untenable. That's the problem everywhere we go. It's like we can't even flip out of here. Sleepage. Yeah, just use Endure Forehead. And obviously nothing's faster than this besides Scuda. Barra, Scuda. Foul idea for ability. Play and foul. Why don't we just bring in guy who can't get his stats dropped? Real Overtail fans know. Real Overtail fans know the truth. I mean, Seismitoad with... Time to sack Seismitoad. Seismitoad can take, like, random move. Wait, is this actually... Okay, hear me the fuck out. Imagine a Pokemon with really good physical attack and bad special attack and wide move full ability makes all damage using a physical attack stat. Interesting. I'm surprised something like that doesn't already exist. I mean, does this potentially work? Found another 5-point just win. What would Seismitoad bait in? Release the Pidgeot. The Pidgeot. I mean, this would be... With Choice Scarf, this would be faster. We could flip on... It would be like this, then this would always be Liquidation. We flip on this. And then on random move, we come in here and pick up the KO. What happens, though, like, because we're showing potential fast kill with Liquidation. Oh, wait, that would never be debond? Get a Smoker for Christmas. Smoker? I already have one. If AI is slower. I guess there is still a chance, which is kind of fucked, right? Because if we, like, flip turn... We take the Liquidation, we flip turn into the... Oh, well, actually, no, it would never do that over Slowkill, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because so we could, like... So, always baiting Gunk Shot from this. We go here on the Gunk Shot, then on the Liquidation we go here. Then we click Flip Turn. This is going to be random killing move. Likely Throat Chop Gunk Shot. I mean, we could also choose a different item here if we really wanted to. And then it's random move Seismitoad. Seismitoad kills with, like, EQ. Now we use 3 Pokemon for this. What the hell are we baiting? What is Toad bait? Well, Toad's going to be faster than everything. It's going to depend on how much damage they take. Which I don't, like, super fucking love either. Yeah, I don't know if we find a line where 3 Pokemon can kill this. On the Mystic Water Scooter lead, can you flip Seismitoad and send into... Wait? Use Assault Vest to wait for an exit. Okay. Okay, let's explore what you're saying. Mystic Water... So if we go Mystic Water here, we can obviously go Liquidation, and then what are we showing? Not showing Outspeed Oko to cover Raja now, which might change that. Slow Dead to Power Whip. Yeah. So we're just showing Slow Dead the Power Whip. We would flip turn out, do 50. And you said this guy wait for a exit. The Salt Vest. What do we click? I guess we could click Sucker Punch depending on how much damage we take, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to like drop like Liquidation for Natural Gift. Well, see, I don't know. I mean, are we safe to 2 crits? I guess we are safe to 2 crits. We split it. I'd say I probably do like 70% of the cooking. Maybe a little bit more than that. Hot honey chicken. So we could eject and then... Okay, so if we make that eject... What do we cook? Usually lines and run and bun, but it's been a few days. Yeah. I've got a solid rotation. I mean, usually in a week we're eating salmon, tacos, pasta of some sort one night. Not all in the same night. I'm trying to think what else. Stir fries of sorts. Mushrooms and some. We made like these oyster mushrooms that are cut like and seasoned like scallops. That was pretty good. Who's the better cook? They're a better baker by a long margin. I think we're both good at cooking different stuff. I don't think either of us are like exceptionally better than the other. We definitely have like very different niches. I'm also not very good at dexterous stuff. I like cutting things. That's probably the most dexterous thing. But like if it requires like a little bit of nuance, like I mean baking does, I guess that's less dexterous and more like nuance. I kind of like fucking around. Moon Man, what the fuck is that message? Similar to the line that I did. Good look. Yeah. Chimkin. Yeah, but I'm always constantly trying to add stuff to my rotation. My partner is a vegetarian, but they have like an iron issue, so we've been eating salmon on occasion. I think I'm getting pretty damn good at cooking salmon, but I really need to figure out how to cook tofu better. I can very rarely like get tofu to a place where I'm happy with it. Shit's hard. I want to hop on a rotation with Wolfie VCC and Austin John Plays. Are we talking about what kind of rotation are we talking about? Okay, but I like where your head was at, though. So we go, like, here. This would still be, like, full health Scuda, too. Full health Scuda baits, exclusively Gunk Shot. See, but what if this is Choice Band? No, but then we can't do Choice Band because if this guy's dead... Yeah. Okay, so if, and we bait in Overquill next, right? Yeah, because it's slow dead to this, not showing KO. Yeah. Bump, bump, bump. Politoed again for a second. Yeah, look at this guy. My favorite Pokemon YouTuber is Saves Untitled. Yeah, my favorite Melee YouTuber is Saves Untitled. Yeah. Yeah, so it would be like... Liquidation to proc the eject button. This guy comes in. We flip on them. We go into... Yeah, we flip on them, and then we go into Polymer Toad. I mean, we go into Gliscopod. Yeah. Gliscor Pod, we wait till they get ejected. We go back into this. We kill with Liquidation. Baits in Overquill, always hitting Gunk Shot. Okay, so then here's where... Do we have a way out? I mean, this could be Choice Scarf Toad, right? Well, I guess we could kill with 2 flips. You're right. Yeah, because if we go Luke, because we're not taking any damage on this guy. You're 1,000,000% right. Don't think I can guarantee the eject. I mean, what's worse? Is there a way we don't get it? I mean, it was this is barring, like, we get rid of liquidation and we put on, like, fucking natural gift, right? Or something that doesn't do any damage. Low roll crit into low roll crit. Oh, I see what you're saying on Weather Ball. Like, if Power Whip doesn't hit. Yeah. I mean, can we go Citrus and not go Natural Gift? Can we go Citrus and go get, like, I don't know, Fake Tears or some shit? Because Spot has to use something that we can just fill up a slot with. Not that losing liquidation is my favorite thing in the world, but... maybe their hidden power is so weak we can click that. Yeah. There's a Frost Breath tutor? I don't know. I don't know what games we'd play. Yeah, I think something like hidden power. What's Gollywog's hidden power? Ground? That's actually probably pretty good, right? Ever heard of Star Wars? Ever heard of Lego Star Wars? Yeah. Because, I mean, Flip's not going to do that much. Okay, Flip's going to do that much. Here's a question. Can we do the Emerald Kaizo? Can we throw a Pokeball in battle and waste a turn? I assume the item bag is just completely disabled. So that's a no. We really don't get Natural Gift on this guy? That's crazy. How... Icy Wind's got to do, like, nothing, right? Yeah. Jedi Survivor. I'm a survivor. Yeah, but I guess, yeah, low roll crit into high roll crit does fuck that. Yeah, like, I mean, as long as Power Whip hits, though, we're guaranteed good. Power Whip has, like, weird ack. 90? I mean, that's pretty decent odds. Like, the odds of us getting fucked here are fairly low, right? But I guess, like, crit. We're not dead to crit. Skill size was ready to go in Galleon over Quill. That's a good question. Like, what happens? I guess that's true. Like, say we do just, like, take the Power Whip. What baits in next? Or does this... No, this would bait in Electrode, wouldn't it? Yeah, this would probably bait in, like, Fast KO from Electrode. Which would be great to have Gollywog in if we could First Impression, but we cannot. We need to get them back in somehow. We need, like, someone who takes Thunder, baits HP Ice, and then we can run this Okie-doke back. Unless we end up doing this in, like, a different order, right? It's just like Dark Souls, but 3 times easier. That sounds down my alley. Go kill Seismitoad with D-Knight, then Blake Liquidation from Overquill. Go Scuda, flip turn to the goalie. Oh, like pick up the kill with goalie. But it, how we Hops battle team. Double flip on Cubis, go to get low, you can flip. Yeah. Go kill Seismitoad with Dragonite, then make Liquidation from Overkill. Seismitoad with D-Knight. Okay, so you're saying... did I get rid of that channel on... Oh, it's still in the... Pop, post those songs over here and I'll add them in the, like, stream playlist, John. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. So we'd flip here and we'd flip into... So we go flip, flip, go, or I guess liquidation, flip. We go into, for this guy on the power whip. Where's D-Knight? D-Knight picks up... actually, I don't think without... I guess, I mean, we can take it slow, right? Yeah. Who does... Oh, yeah, because that gets us right into... If we lead with Sceptile, we get right into the gunk shot situation. Which is kind of what we want, right? Because we kill with this. We're baiting always gunk shot. We go Lucario. Then on the liquidation, we go here. Then we flip on the liquidation. It's a random move. See, like, that's the fucky thing, right? Well, can we kill... I mean, if we go Choice Band, can First Impression kill? Because that sets up a 50-50, right? I don't know if that does that much. No, I don't think Flip Turn does that much. No, that might, depending on what item we put on Goalie Bug, that could work. Because we could do a 50-50, right? Where it's like, if we get ejected, if like we get crit gunk shot and eject it, then we just go and we kill with Flip. But then I guess, what are we baiting in? We're baiting in Electrode after. We'd have to have another plan for Electrode. Yeah. Yeah. And if we get low... Well, I guess we want to get low enough to bait that. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely can go goalie on random move. Like, this is safe. But it's like... How do we do the rest of the fight after this? Because, like, this would be flip turn. Back on liquidation until you get eject. Oh, I see what you're saying. Ooh, I see what you're saying. See what you're saying. Could we even... No, then Vacuum Wave doesn't pick that up. Huh. Ever a world where we go Iapapa Berry on Goalie Pog? Because you think Flip plus Iapapa from Goalie Pog plus Vacuum Wave from Lucario is enough? But then I guess we don't set up for our next KO there. Because ideally we do want to kill with Flip, go into Goalie Pog. Well, then Goalie Pog's kill... Goalie Pog getting... We need to flip somewhere else to get Goalie Pog the kill on Electrode, right? Because Goalie Pog could be low enough that they are baiting... Actually, I should just see if Lucario can pick this up. Because how much does Flip Turn do? What's our magic number? Actually, I think we might have already checked this, that we can't get that. Between Lucario. Oh, yeah. Go on initial move. Wait, so it's Gunk Shot. But when are you saying, like, get into... So you're saying, oh, I think I get what you're saying, that we go, like, we're baiting Gunk Shot off top. We go Lucario here. On the first liquidation, we go here. Then against Scooter, we're baiting Random Move. We go here. And then we're baiting Gunk Shot. Wow. Do we still bait Gunk Shot if we get -1 defense? Because, I mean, maybe that gets a little bit scary. But, I mean, yeah, then you say we go Gunk Shot here, then we're baiting liquidations. We go here until we get ejected to get that little bit over the edge. And then we go in here, we kill with the flip turn. And then... where do we go? Because, I mean, ideally, we'd want to go into Golipog. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. The issue is, what is Golipog? Like, we pick up the kill with flip turn, and then we go into... because ideally, we want to go into Glisspod. Yeah. But we could, depending on how we get damaged, if we get poisoned... well, no. I guess if we go Citrus, we're never baiting in Toad. Yeah, if we go Citrus, we're always baiting an Electrode. Yeah. Because we'd heal up back out of the range. We'd kill with flip. This would bring an Electrode. We emergency exit, kill that. And then we're baiting in... it's like outspeed, out damage. You're already dead. 35. Nah, but yeah, if we go Citrus, like... I'm almost certain on the napkin math that if we go Citrus, we're never baiting in Toad instead of Electrode. I'm just curious. So in this line, we still have to kill Caparaja, Toad, and this guy. Gator. Roger. Conk Shot max roll crit into... yeah, probably. Yeah. What's that? Like 74. We heal back up to 50. Heal back up to 50 with the... oh, no, honestly... nah, because, like, Citrus heals a quarter, right? I think yeah. Yeah, I think it's fictional enough. And, like, I think if we get into a jam, I'm not happy to sacrifice Lucario, but we can. Yeah, but we do that. Golipog baits and that kills that. Okay, then what are we baiting in next? Okay, let me write this down. So, Sep kills Toad. We go Luke. Item doesn't matter. Bask. I think we want... I mean... yeah, we can think about that. Golly. I want to go Citrus. So this would be... Luke. Basculegion. Then Golipog. Also, I guess we have the added benefit of... no, this wouldn't be Debon because it sees kill. Never mind. We're not getting any free launches. Okay, so... when I look at this last week, goal HP ranges Beta Gator for fast out damage, which is Truck. Yeah. I guess that's true. Huh. Well, I guess we want to get fast out damage though with our Golipog. Because we would get faster, we would just get a straight up faster bait. So Toad, yeah. Because Toad, flip turn out of that. Yeah, but then we still, I don't know a good way that doesn't include Golipog to kill Electrode. From the magazine, looks like all his current HP. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. The Magnazone. Yeah. Would we be low enough to not bait Ice Punch? Yeah, but all these things, I'm like, where do we find all the slots for these motherfuckers? Ugh. This fight's hard. This fight's not easy. Lucario takes Jaw. I feel like Lucario gets owned by Jaw. Yeah. I forget where we had to drop CC. Not that I think CC would be enough here. Oh, no, CC would be enough here. Yeah, we had to drop it for a bait somewhere at some point. Yeah. Yeah, our Steel-type situation is less than ideal. Damn! Hey, guys, was just like right here. You remember better than I do. Is there ever a... No. I was going to say, is there ever like a Fu endgame winning board? Because you want to bait this in. You can win this 1v1. What about the flip lead to get rid of Sceptile? Flip, Philadelphia. We go liquidation and we kill ourselves into the focus sash. Yeah, that's it. Flip. Flip, bait, power whip. We know we can do this with D-Knight, with Silk Scarf. We pick up the KO. Then we were baiting in, I believe, Fast Ice Punch Kill. Which with Fast Ice Punch Kill, we could do that with Fu, right? Yeah, Magnet Fu wins that. Bop. Okay, in this line, Politoed's still alive. Politoed still sees itself at full HP for bait purposes, right? Oh, but we're going to get outsped and... potentially outsped and dead to that. Definitely outsped and dead to that. Yeah, I think the Urshifu problem is that we don't know... Ice Punch... I made up a... Oh, I thought you just, like, snapped that. Sometimes people are able to do that, and I'm just like, okay. I would have believed you if you never told me. Yeah, I don't think Fu is like... Okay, so, I guess a good additional question is... Yeah. So, question we haven't quite answered is... So, how do we kill Gator? Fu is a possibility, but leaves us with weird HP. Obviously, Sceptile could do it, but there's no way to get Sep in safely. Because we can't control an eject. Or a flip. While we got this up, who's the guy? Does he use fucking MF Doom here? Okay, I'm assuming this is a Sabal getting sacked. What are we swapping? What are we doing? What are we doing here? U-turn, kill. That bait's in. Who's dead in this line already? Most of the team. That's why they come in. Yeah, because I'm assuming in this line, we just don't have a lot of good flippers. Yeah, because that outspeeds kills. That guy's already dead. I'm assuming slow kill, yeah. We do not have a lot of great flippers, so they just use Foo for, or they black belt Foo. It's like brick bait close combat, yeah, and then it drops. Polytoad's still alive. Because that, I see there. Then Polytoad thinks it has like the kill, because Polytoad thinks it's still at full health. Okay. Chain 3 with Foo at the back. Chain 3 with Foo. Black belt Foo. Does that get there? 175. 175, 109. Barely. Literally just barely. Yeah. But the problem is they're setting it up by getting a flip kill on Electrode. Which I don't know how the fuck we do that. Mega B does not, just barely does not. We spent a scale to get him. Not even if we spent the scale. I guess we could change their nature, but yeah. No way, like choice band. Poltergeist. Choice band Poltergeist does do it. I think baiting ice moves here is prime. It sucks. We can bait an ice move here, but they can't really take advantage of it. Don't have to worry about secondary effects. We just don't miss head smash. Yeah. And offering this simple phrase for kids from 1 to 92. It's been said we are fucked many ways. Fucking dipshits, it's true. Okay, here's a weird question. Anyway, we can lead this fight by baiting fast dead. Can we proc the eject? Yeah. Thanks, Weez. Appreciate it. Yeah, get some rest. Wonder if there's any way we can lead this fight by procking this, by baiting, like, fast HPI skill. Yeah. It is hard. Wish it gave me even more options than it's giving me. Would love a tad bit more. Guess there's an off chance this booms though, right? Hey, here's a weird question. When do we take life orb damage? Does that happen? So we hit, we proc the eject pack. Do we take life orb damage? And we could also actually click thunder here too, right? Before switching? Okay. When do we take barb damage? It's all before switching. Okay. It's whack. You'd think barb would happen at the end of the turn. That sucks though, because yeah, then we could get some like, because we can bait an electro, but they could boom. Is the annoying part here. But then, what does this even fucking get us, right? Shit. It gets us shit. Sucks that Baby B is not faster than Polytoad. Color can lead switch into Lottie bait HP ice only. That's a good question. Yeah, what can Gollipog do? You think Gollipog makes a good first impression? Baits thunder. Latinos takes thunder. Latinos doesn't take shit. I guess Toad could bait Energy Ball. With Flygon, he could hit our can switch to Thunder. Yeah. But he ain't here. Is the Flygon in the room with us now? Wait, he's still faster without the scarf? That's kind of sick. There's no... There's not like... What's the bug natural gift? Damn. I don't think that is nearly enough. It's closer than I thought it would, but I mean, this would always be Energy Ball, right? I think we can make with that. I guess Ments could always bait HP Ice, right? I mean, we could do a little okie doke like that. But and maybe we can find a way to use Toad later in the fight. Can we find a way to use Ments later in the fight? Or okay, I mean, we do have a host of dragons, right? This is the only one who's going to take quad from that. Yes. Or that was something I was floating, yeah. Or someone was going to bait. Yeah. Because if we took the chip damage after, if we take the chip damage before we bait an Overquill, if we take the chip damage after we bait in Electrode, the only problem is, like, if we don't take the chip damage, then it could be Boom on the Swamp. But I mean, we go here, we go here. It's always Hidden Power Ice. We go back here. We go First Impression. Who's Gullispot's second bait? It's outspeed, out damage. This is outsped, but we out damage. Thunder or an energy ball drop. When would they? I'm confused what they when they would be getting hit by that, right? Oh, or I guess energy ball drop. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Spit F drop. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, because I was like, oh, crit can't get them there, but energy ball drop does. Fuck that. Okay, back to the drawing board. White herb. Yeah. White herb. I don't know, man. I don't know. This fight fucking sucks. Thunder energy ball, not quite it. There's no one else who can trick Electrode. There's got to be someone who can... Okay, like, who are mons who can perform trickery? It's all of our Mega Mons. Okay, so, like, who's faster? Who's base form? I mean, I guess we could Sucker Punch, but that... Oh, I think that would happen always, right? Because this is never going to click Hypnosis. This is just going to pick up the kill. You're fast dead to Seismitoad, so that ruins any sort of fun there. No. Anyone who can perform trickery. Where's our eject button? Where's my hug? It would be devastating to realize that, like, where's Gyarados? Base Gyarados is slower. Mega Gary can't do anything crazy here. What's Mega Gary's... Oh, they're not even faster. They're slower. Or I guess they're the same. Yeah. What a munch. Hanchi Bobanchi would not always bait a guaranteed killing move, so that's not going to work. Mamoswine. Do you have Aqua Jet still? You do. You can probably bait Thunder, right? You can probably bait a fucking host of other moves. Great, you bring in Seismitoad. Whoop whoop. Hariyama fake out. Fake out. Future Sight, Crystal Beth. Well, oh wait, that's not true for this guy. They would never bait. This would always be able to be Sucker Punch because they would never bait Hypnosis because they're Insomnia. My opinion on it changed. On Run and Bun or the video? Wait. Iron Ball. It'd be Rock Slide or Iron Head. What do you feel about it now? Much more entertaining. It's hard to make a video that long good. It's hard to make a video. I mean, I think the thing about making any sort of Nuzlocke, especially Nuzlocke video, especially the big Nuzlocking video now, is finding a way to frame the story that has been told a million times. Especially, you can't say I'm Sisyphus pushing up a boulder. That's been done. You can't do it. And that's going to be the trouble of making any of the videos going forward. You need to kind of have an interesting hook that isn't that. Which is sort of why what I did with the Emerald Kaizo videos, try to, the story I'm telling not be about the winning run, being about all the losing runs, you know? Because I think, in my opinion, that's why it took the Emerald Kaizo approach from that, was that, like, in these big videos, what you often see is just like, okay, someone who's destined to win. Like, especially, it's really hard to make one of those videos too, because either the run has been over for like 6 months, people know the result, or they know someone's not going to make a video where they lose, right? But it's really hard to make one of those videos in an original way now. Yeah. I honestly can't remember. I feel like the Peach-Out one, from my memory, was of the Sisyphus boulder going up the hill, hardest game kind of thing. I don't know what, if the Run and Bun video, I don't know what the Crystal Kaizo video might be, the thesis of that might be that, like, the world is a cruel and unforgiving place, and you have to accept the randomness. And that's the only way to be happy in a world that does not care about you, because the Crystal Kaizo, beating that game is all about just, like, taking your lumps and trying your best. Yeah. 2,500 years too late, yeah. Yeah, I think every motherfucker is Sisyphus pushing up a boulder in an Emerald Kaizo video. Or in a Pokemon Challenge video. It's really hard to find a narrative through line, a good narrative through line that hasn't been done or doesn't feel hacky. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's so tough to make a video like that. Like, I'm not looking forward to making the Run and Bun video, or, no, in a way it's fun. It was fun making the Emerald Kaizo video, yeah, but having an interesting way to frame it that isn't just like all the other videos is hard. What was I gonna say? If we go like, if we were leading like Sucker Punch, we'll say if we don't go Iron Ball, right? We Sucker Punch this. Be Weather Ball Seismitoad. Yeah, the only interesting thing. Yeah. That's also a really tough thing, a decision you have to make making one of those videos, where it's like, am I making this video for a audience that understands what Nuzlocking is? I guess that's cut one. Am I making this video for someone who understands what, like, competitive Pokemon is? That'd be cut two. Am I making this video for someone who understands competitive Pokemon and Nuzlocking and the intricacies of that? Like, because those are three radically different videos. I assume, this is going off conjecture from what I remember of Peach-Out's videos, and big videos like that. I feel like they're made generally for a broader audience. I do feel like, I was going to say Wolfie is a good example who makes it kind of accessible to all. But I think his gets a lot into the weeds. But I think Wolfie does a nice balance of, like, for like his tournament recap videos, which I think are the most interesting and the only thing I really watch. And I guess his like what's the best of this type videos that I don't watch are probably more general audience stuff. But I think Wolfie does a good balance of like, okay, for people who really get it, we're gonna kind of get into the weeds of like what what EV spreads I'm doing. Yeah, and I honestly, hey guys, I'll find that me doing that sometimes where I'll watch the beginning of the video. I really like the team building and how it comes together, and then kind of fall off as it goes into the explaining every individual game. I'm interested in the like overall narrative of how the tournament goes, but the minutia of the individual games I don't care about as much. Yeah. It's really hard finding a balance of something that can cater to everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think Wolfie's does a really good job at, like, in the Power Song stuff, or like having an overarching story. Because, like, that's, at the end of the day, like, the thing you have to be good at is telling a story. Wolfie could be, like, go 1-1-1-1-1, win every tournament, but he's not a popular YouTuber unless he's decent at telling a story. I would not be surprised. Has Wolfie ever said he's, like, a theater kid or something like that? I feel like he's got a little bit at me as I did, like, sound for theater and played drums in a pit a couple times. And was friends with a lot of theater kids in college. Like, I've got that theater adjacent. Wolfie's got a bit of that theater kid vibe to him. Not derogatory. There is definitely theater kid derogatory, but he's got an ability to tell a story. Honestly, that's the thing that matters the most of fucking anything, right? You just need to be able to tell. If you can tell a story, then everything else kind of falls into place. That's the most important thing when you're making stuff. Okay, we're punching this fucking guy and then nothing happens. Basically, we're going through and exploring, like, every lead we can. I don't know if we can trick anybody. Okay, do we have anyone who's faster and can Mega Evolve? Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Crystal Beth. Ape can't get put to sleep. There would always be. Who's got any other priority moves I'm forgetting about? Does this guy even become faster when they Mega Evolve? Can Mega Pidgeot do one good thing in their entire life? What are they baiting? Outsped Dead to Thunder. Outsped Dead to Energy Ball? Is that always true? Mamoswine Iron Ball slower than Cabaraja? Ice Shard, Bates and Cabaraja clicking Iron Head. I mean, we don't really give a shit about the Cabaraja, though. Like, getting them in and tricked does not really fucking help us, right? Especially if the thing we're using to, like, get them going is that... Togedemaru doesn't bait in... Nah, they bait in Toad. I was going to say, if we can get... If Togedemaru baited in Quill, that'd be really nice. That's not the case. Yeah, it's always a kill. That's a split move kill from Toad, which is annoying. Fuck me, bro. Does Banette to Mega Banette change? They get slightly faster? Okay, hear me out. Banette lead. Shadow Sneak. Now, what the fuck do we bait in? It's Weather Ball from Size for Toad. Wow, that doesn't help us at all. What is Megan Banette? What even ability do they get? They get Prankster? cool. They get a huge attack stat. That is an enormous stat increase. Do they get anything good to take advantage of Prankster? I doubt it. Embargo Prankster, let's go. Destiny Bomb Prankster, and they get themselves fucking killed. I mean, sure. Yeah, this big wall of Seismitoad stops us from getting like better overquill baits. Okay, back to basics. Okay, what was the line? The line that Peachal ends up being able to chain 3 here involves killing Electrode with a flip, right? Which we just don't have the ability to do. Whatever the this thing is working on, maybe it's in power ice. You're saying goalie Seismitoad Ments. And I guess we're not even do White Herb on Elite 4. Is that a thing that happens usually? So this is like first impression. Baits this, always Thunder. Then this is always Energy Ball. We go here. And there's a chance this like doesn't even drop it, right? You need the way forward for you. I assume you're memeing. And 31. Okay, yeah, you're memeing. Yeah. Okay, then it's in power ice, and then like. Okay, so then what is it? Say we do this. Now, what's Energy Ball drop chance? 10. Yeah. So I guess it's just covering a 10% chance. We go back here in the hidden power ice. Go back here in the hidden power ice. We kill with first impression. Then what are we baiting? It's outspeed. We outspeed. That's never going to be that coming in. They outspeed. 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 So this probably goes back into Toad then? And I guess we'd stay in with Toad till we either get ejected or... Yeah. Yeah, and I honestly, I don't love doing that, though. Okay, say we get, like, Politoed in what we need. I mean, it could... These Hydro Pumps could miss. They could crit. I mean, if we were able to get an eject there... I mean, this no longer has eject pack, right? Volt Switch is not going to do as much as I want it to. Hey, Vex. Yeah, it's going. We're getting absolutely cooked in the Calyx, but I'm doing all right. Okay, what would this do? So this would kill electrode. Kill that. I mean, this could probably let us go into Foo. Foo's naturally faster than this, right? Where is Foo? Where the fuck is Foo? There he is. Nah, but Foo can't. Foo wants to like CC to finish this up. I mean, this could also be like, how much does Thunder Punch do? Half. I mean, first impression doesn't do that much. Yeah. I mean, we could put an item on this. Like Silver Powder first impression does do enough so that they can clean that up. Ah, man. We could just like sack Sableye, sack Bruxish, call it a day. Immediate ad. You back now? I can give you an answer now if you're back. Ah, man. Well, we still have a pretty thick box. How many sacks are we expecting to use? Heard most of what you said. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, but we're just getting cooked in this fight. Let's frame a reference. Peach has 35 deaths on this exact fight, going up to 36. And then let's say 36. There's 41 deaths. 48 deaths by the end of Victory Road. So a lot of mons were sacked for them, I guess, to make safe lines on the way there. Maxi do Pains, yeah. Damn. Insane that you made it that far, 1 death reset. Even if it is sandbox, it's still really impressive. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. I want to start exploring doing this with a sack. If I can find a safe line with 1 sack, I think I have enough, like, I have enough Pokemon that I definitely do not need, that I think I can afford. Like Sableye, Banette, Bruxish. These are all Pokemon I can sack without really a second thought. We have a really fucking strong box. And we have a lot of Pokemon still alive. I think if this can guarantee us a win here, I'd be happy. This fight's considered like one of the hardest in the gym, if not the hardest. It's one of the hardest in the gym, right? this is where it dies. No regret. Yeah, finding a line for Maxi 2 without sacking anything, I don't even know how that's fathomable. Even with the sandbox. Okay. Flip turn, flip turn. Flip turn, flip turn. Go into... Flip turn. Kill this with... Who's going to be the one that baits in this guy sooner rather than later? I know we can do this with D-Knight and then bait in that, oh, well, we're going to have nothing that's faster. Like, D-Knight's probably the guy if we end up doing this line. We E-speed Silk Scarf to pick it up. They're going to bait in Ice Punch Gator. Okay, did we have another Gator counter that was not named Urshifu? Because I think the problem with Urshifu is, like, we just don't know what the HP situation is going to be like. Actually, no. For using it just for this, I think we sussed it out that we'd be fine. There's like Magnet Thunder Punch, right? Yeah, I think even with double crit, well, that's not true. We wouldn't be dead, but we are. So you're dead. We're baiting in like, oh, actually no, with no, but then liquidation. Oh, liquidation defense drop's not gonna happen. Yeah. 77 plus. So much if you're still here. I'm surprised you've rewatched that Peach Out video. That's a long ass video. 206. Oh, this isn't double crit. 194.77. 194.77. Oh, no, that should be plus. I'm getting owned even in the calc. 271, 293 minus 271. That is not a promising number. Yeah. No, Overquill is baiting that. I mean, could we? No, we've not. We're still stuck forever on this fucking fight. We're never gonna make it out. Now I'm starting to open up to exploring lines where we just sack somebody. Which, I mean, if we're doing that, we should probably open with Sept, right? This would be Receptacle Tile, picks up the KO. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a big beefy Electrical Cloud Man would help. Latino has not come to any fights yet, but I guess we have Pult, so that's why. This would be, so we go here on the Gunk Shot, go to Lucario, then on the Liquidation we go into this guy. We flip on the random move. This is where I guess we would put in a sack, right? This is where we go like fucking Sableye here. Random move, we put in the sack. Like, I don't even think Sucker Punch getting a kill would be good for us here. They fucking die. We come back into this guy. We kill with the second flip turn. I mean, I guess if like flip turn crit kills, then Sableye gets to live. But they get sacked. We go into full health Golipog. Full health Golipog is always going to bait in Mitosis. The guy who evolves from Feebas, we're bringing this guy. We would first impression. So then at full health, Golipog is baiting. We outspeed, outdamage this guy. They outspeed, we outdamage. They outspeed, we outdamage. So this would go into Weather Ball Seismitoad, which we could just Leech Life. We don't need any particular item. What's our... I mean, we could do this until we eject, right? Who's left at this point? It's I don't get what to do. It's just, I think Fu might be able to win that from this spot, right? What did you do to make it too easy? Maybe this is a winning line? What happens if we do go Assault Vest here? Might take a little bit too long to get ejected. I guess the Assault Vest helps us from like low roll crit, high roll crit. And Power Whips can miss. Because we'd Sucker Punch it a bunch of times. We just need 2 Power Whips to hit. Haven't had a proper challenge in years. Yeah, I guess this, do we need any more choice items? We're using 1 here. Yeah, because all we need to do is like wait around for this eject. We wait around for the eject. We could even maybe go like Hidden Power Bug here. It's probably like Sucker Punch, then Hidden Power Bug or some shit like that. Because we just would need enough so that Flip kills. But I guess like 1 Leech Life can do that. Yeah, maybe we like keep Leech Life, swap Liquidation to like Hidden Power Bug or something like that. Yeah. Max special attack with modest nature choice specs when I make evolve to Y. That's absurd. We can math this out, but I think if we like Toad comes in, we can force the eject. We go here, we kill it with flip. We just need to get it low enough that we can kill with flip turn without accidentally killing it. Oh, why don't we were talking about like moves that do no damage. Duh. We just click first impression. Come on. We click first impression and it's not the first turn. Duh. Come on. It's got 10 PP. That's enough to stall it out. Yeah, we go like Leech Life. Well, the first Sucker Punch, if we get Power Whip crit. This is with no choice item. No, it's probably like Leech Life first impression. Like we can map it so we can make sure we're not dead to stuff. Yeah. We can definitely map this so we're not dead to stuff. Well, Witherball crit would eject us before we're able to pick up the kill, right? Yeah. So I guess maybe that is a problem. Maybe we do want to go Assault Vest. Yeah, this could be like Assault Vest. And then we'd like take our time here. Making sure, because we hit it with like 1 Leech Life, and then we're just like slowly, we might have the line. We might just have the line. We just need to be able to force eject versus Seismitoad. Because then if we can force the eject with Seismitoad where we've done enough damage that we can come in here, kill with flip turn, and then the only 2 mons left in this line are... If I told my boss I was sleeping because it would give me a 1-turn advantage and he still fired me... Yeah, I showed up an hour late to work because I didn't set my alarm because Saves Untitled told me I'm stronger if I'm asleep. Blocked and reported. This might actually work though. Because we would show Outspeed Oko with Copper Raja, so that's not going to come in first. We'd go into Gator, we go T-Punch, T-Punch. And then after that, Raja comes in, we kill him with CC and we're chilling. Okay, so I mean, all we need to do is like ensure... We are having to sacrifice someone, but all we need to do is ensure that Gollipod can eject, and then we're chilling. Let's run the line one more time. Let's run our lines. They call me Shakespeare. No reason. Enclosed.horse? Enclose the horse in the biggest possible pen. Horse can't move diagonally overload. Bigger enclosure, bigger score. Enclose the horse in the biggest possible pen. Okay, do I get it? I don't... Oh, I get 10 walls. Okay, I only get 10 walls. I gotcha. Enclosed.horse. And this horse is going to go this way. This looks like one of those like old school games you play on like a computer. I mean, obviously we could go here, but we want the biggest one. So what if I go like 1, 2, 3. How do I enclose dot horse over here? So we'd have to go like 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, we just want to give it the biggest pet possible. Because, I mean, if we do 3 here, we're getting the same. But then we'd have to block down here. Obviously, I assume we can't just, like, block all the exits, right? This is a good game. How do I pin messages? Enclosed.horse. Okay, so let's do a... Maybe let's do one that would, like, we would know would work. I mean, if we spend 3 here... Because we can't go ba 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 ba. We just run out of walls. Yeah. Return to best. Because that doesn't work. Oh, where's that? Reset. How do I return to best? Shivers. Oh, okay, but so I like can if I'm like, okay, I just want to find something that works, I can do like this. Yeah. I see you. And enclose that horse. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing. Okay, I like this one. Good game. I mean, this does but then we'd have to pay for that, right? I mean, if we're already paying 2. We'll say like pay 2 there. I'm gonna pay for that. Well, I mean, instead of but then we get less horse. That's my homie Chuff. Of course he's a mod. See, that's a pretty big horse. I guess we gain nothing from doing, like, we just get +1 horse from that. Oh, wait, we get +1 horse from, like, if we're going to block off these 2, we could just get much more horse from that. I guess that we can just, like, see how far we can push these back, right? Well, then we'd have to block off this entire wall. And I guess the diagonal does get us that. But I wonder if I can do better. Can I do better? Scott does have a Pokemon. So that's why Chop never shows up. Chop is my unofficial TFT coach. Actually, Chop is my official TFT coach. Damn. Duh, I can't believe I fucking ran it down at the sub-regional. Last time at the sub-regional, the exact same thing happened. First game, I went first. Every other game, I ran it down. Dumb as shit. But next set, Box lets me in. I lose my life to TFT. Should I just take this pen? I might just want to take this pen and see how this does. How good am I to the top score? Pretty good. Wow, 72? Yeah, let me see the optimal. I was on the right track. Okay, it's just I could have opened up a little bit more here. Can I see mine again? Okay. Need to play more. I don't want to wish that upon you. I don't want to wish you upon you playing more TFT. It was so nice, though, that I wish TFT had less patches, bro. Like, I know T-Hex is running away with the game, but the game still felt good. The game still felt good that we were on the same patch for like a month. TFT would be a 1,000,000% better game if this was, we had like 3 patches throughout the set. I don't need one every fucking week. I really enclose. Who up and close and they horse? Okay. Let's run through this fight plan. Based and true. We click Leaf Storm. We kill Polymer Toad. We go -2. We are outsped and dead to over Quill. Trap the cat? Who up trapping the cat? I'm learning so much today. Trap the cat. What the What the fuck is this the same thing? Oh, why is the cat move? Wait, whoa. What the fuck? I don't like that the cat moves. I play single player games. No. You don't get the, no way. But I'm getting my ankles fucking broken by this cat. Okay. Come on. Can I force the cat to go? Okay. Is cat moves optimally? Why does this cat have hands? Oh my god. Oh wait. We got him. You're cooked, buddy. You know where you're going. Oh no, I'm cooked. I will trap this cat. Okay, I guess we want to push him towards. No. Much like an actual cat, it's not doing what I want. Well, if I go here, it can't. Yeah, because then you're gonna get blocked off, and then I get a free run. Yeah, then you're cooked. You're cooked, bro. You've nowhere to go. You're done. And not just on Twitch. Bro, you're done. You can't go that way. You're cooked, bro. Trapped, brother. Why do I have to fill in all these? Get owned, you dumb cat. Easiest game of my life. Oh my god. Nah, I won. No, I don't. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. This cat doesn't know jack. Oh, what? Hey, whoa. Where do we think we're going? Where do we think we're going, buddy? Oh, fuck. I got owned by the cat. With my wife. I love my wife. Ah! Alright, see you, Drop. I won, but in fact I lost. Okay, we're running the line. Let's run lines. Kill this guy with Leaf Storm. Go -2. Bait and Quill. Always going to be Gunk Shot. On the Gunk Shot, we go here. On the Liquidation. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I got to update the command. Not you. I suck. Thank you. We go here on the Liquidation. We flip turn. We go... If somehow we kill with flip turn KO, Sableye gets the live. If not, we go into Sableye. Sableye gets fucking murked by Overquill. We go back into this guy. We kill with the second flip turn. On this flip, we go into full health Glisopod. Full health Glisopod with, I'm going to say we're going to go emergency. We're going to go Assault Vest. Assault Vest Goalie is going to show outspeed, out damage. So we outspeed, out damage. We are slower, but we out damage. We get, with Assault Vest, we're not always dead to Electrode. We actually show that we can slow kill it, so we can't do Assault Vest. Okay. So that solves that. Maybe we go citrus? Well, anyway, we'd go here. We'd kill with first impression. Our first impression would kill. And then becomes the math scenario that I don't love. Here's where we run into a problem. This thing isn't guaranteed. I mean, this is Weather Ball. I mean, we could... used to get them for free. Well, you'd only get them for free when I was feeling nice. Okay, this isn't as guaranteed as I thought. I mean, it depends. Like, low roll crit... I guess we only exclusively get fucked by low roll crit into high roll crit. What are the odds of that? So, okay. So, it does... First hit does exactly enough to not eject us. $133. So we're at 133. So then it would be... Yeah, it's a crit and then a fourth chance to kill us from there. I guess if that's the case, we could, like, sack Lucario. But I mean, like, the odds that this exact scenario happens is criminal malpractice. Question, though. Can a Black Glasses sucker... Wait, actually... No, because Life Orb would make this worse. Life Orb makes this worse. Math Goose. Cool math games. Who up playing cool math games? Okay, no, this is not, in fact, the line. Because we need to find some way to guarantee an eject. What do we mean, Weather Ball? With the Assault Vest, are we still baiting in? With the Assault Vest, we would be baiting in... We outspeed, out damage. They outspeed, do not OHKO and get killed. They outspeed. I think it'd go Negator, which we absolutely do not want. Okay, how can we do this? What can we do to allow Goldipog to always get ejected here? The problem is, well, I think we don't have Flame Orb. I think we fucked up getting the Flame Orb. But two is that we do need to do a little bit of damage so that Flip Turn can kill and we can set up for a win. What happens if we do kill this with Liquidation? We're showing Slow Dead to that. Is there anyone else who can... I don't think there's going to be anyone else who can win these two fights at the end, right? Wow, 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 wow. If you still had close combat, we could do this with them. Surging Strikes almost gets there. Yeah, even if we can guarantee an eject, we don't know if Flip Turn's going to do enough. I mean, we could... Lucario's still going to be at full health. What does Lucario bait in? Fasted the Liquidation. We kind of need a motherfucker in for liquidation. None of these are TMs, right? We need this guy already dead. Damn. Anyone else? I don't think there's anyone else who can do a sneaky kill on this guy. I guess static can also cause some... Static might mean we're not going to get all the damage we want on this guy. I mean, can we do this eject in a different way? Okay, this would always be weather ball from them. Ouch. I mean, if that's weather ball crit... We could be baiting more random moves, which I don't love. No one's going to be faster than Toad. Even with a sack, it's not guaranteed, bro. It's just because our steel types suck that we have a Mon who can't really do anything else. Is there a world where, like, Ayapapa... 280 divided by 8, 35. 35 minus 184. Not enough to kill. Well, even with like Sucker Punch, right? Nah. I mean, like Mega Banette, Shadow Sneak, Gnar. I really did think we had it. We, in fact, do not have it. Bow, no. Bow, no. Might be another day in the Bethany mines. God damn you. God damn you. Overkill's an absolute fucking demon. I hate Overkill with every fiber of my being. Flip, flip. Kill with that. Bait and weather ball. Yeah. He does too much of everything, bro. I mean, is there a world where we get rid of Sep? Just Seppy Tile? I think this fucks up our baits though, right? Because it's like if we flip, 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 flip on this. We do this, we're baiting in. Ice Punch, yeah. It just becomes questionable baits down the road, right? We have a Gutsmon. We do not have a Gutsmon. Plus, it's a gym, so we couldn't even pre-status if we did. It's just incredibly annoying that all of our poison type, I mean, all of our steel Pokemon that aren't Lucario don't bait guaranteed moves. Oh, you're talking about Shuppet, of course. I just don't see it coming together. I really thought we had it for a second. How risky is it to do what we want to do? I mean, I don't even think it's like risky. I just don't think it's a good line. Because for us to do the amount of damage we need to do, there's 0% chance we can guarantee we can do the amount of damage. Yeah, you never had me. Yeah, because we flip into this, we obviously kill this guy with first impression, no issue. Then we bring a Toad, and then it's like the numbers just don't add up. What did you ping me with? I do not gang. Mega Beast's too slow for this fight. Mega Beast can't stand up to Swift Swim Pokemon. It's slower than everything in the rain. I do not gang. Bring them on, they can change. Yeah. Totally. The game definitely gives us an option to do that. Wait up, what about Sucker Punch Iapapa? What about Sucker Punch Iapapa? Will this guarantee we do enough damage? The eject is still a little scary, right? Nope. Yeah. No, of course you don't. It doesn't give you options to change the weather. That would break so many fights. Or make so many fights. Imagine balancing a game around where you're able to give the player options to change the weather. You'd have to like do so much testing for fights. It's the same way in Emerald Kaizo. $39 plus 70. 109. 316 minus 109. 207. Please tell me you do enough with flip turn. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, it need to be like exactly low roll crit, high roll crit. Because if it's like highest damaging no crit, we're fine. Oh, that seems like the perfect time for me to try out competitive Pokemon. I'm just concerned how shitty it'll look if I'm using like a mobile emulator. Yeah, I mean, this could work. Iapapa doesn't know if we flip. Okay, I think we do have a line. It's just a little risky. Yeah. Gonna get it on my phone. Yeah, but I would like to play it on stream. I can't. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, yeah, this battle's going really well. You'd love to see it, but this battle's going really great. Okay, one more time. One more time from the top. Oh fuck, Iapapa. Oh wait, well, what's the? Not Iapapa. What's the contact berry one that I'm thinking of? Not Iapapa. What is the thing I'm thinking of? Berry that does damage when hit Pokemon. Am I thinking of Jacoby? I'm just gonna get hit by a special attack though. What's the special Jacoby? Roap? Do I have Roap berries? Make a Charizard wide and his doing that. It gets chlorophyll, but its speed past up good physical attack with Zard help with special walls. What is it, Jacoby? Roap. We get 2 Roaps. Okay. Luke. Okay, Barry. Luke. Sabe. Zara Charizard. Zara. Goalie. Foo. Okay. One more time from the beginning. Don't miss it this time. Fight begins. We click Leaf Storm on Politoed. We eliminate them from existing. Mana. They die. Then they are going to be outsped and dead to Gunk Shot. On that, we're going to go into Lucario. And then against Lucario, the only thing we can bait is Liquidation. We're going to go into Barraskewda. Barraskewda with Choice Band. Lucario, I guess we can give a Citrus. Barraskewda with Choice Band is going to click Flip Turn. They are going to Flip Turn against this. They're going to do 184. Yada, yada, yada. If they crit kill by some stretch, Bond. It won't bond because it sees kill. Yeah. If AI is slower, max is going to be +6. Slow kill is +8 man. Slow kill is +9 man, so it'll never debond. Could it debond here? That's actually a good question. Faster. Oh wait, no, yeah, and dies to player Pokemon. No, so it's just, I guess it's like a standard. That's actually, I guess it can't click debond. There's no specific AI for it. If there's no specific AI for it, is it +6? Let's see what the doc says. Could it debond there? Okay, how do we get fucked? Oh, well, no. So what happens? What happens if it debonds here on this switch? We just switch back. We just hard switch back on the Gunk Shot because it could only be Gunk Shot. Yeah. So that's fine. Yeah. If it debonds here, we don't click Flip Turn because crit can kill. We just go back here. Yeah. Who makes these documents? The big man upstairs. Anyways, so yeah, we go into this, we take the Liquidation, we click Flip Turn. If by some stretch of the imagination crit Flip Turn kills, Sableye gets a live. If not, we go into Sableye. Sableye comes in here. We click not Sucker Punch because we don't want to accidentally kill it. We die. Barraskewda comes back in. We kill with Flip Turn. We go into... This is going to be Lucario, Barraskewda, Sabe, Barraskewda. For the future, are we stealing the leftovers? Nah. Referencing the latest Saves Untitled short? Nah. The shorts aren't funny. The shorts aren't good. For the future, I would love to steal some leftovers. Me after Thanksgiving dinner, after it didn't go well and I have to leave, but I'm going to be hungry tomorrow. Got to steal those leftovers. Anyways, Flip Turn here. We kill with this one. We go into Golisopod. At this point, only Toad and Overquill are dead. So when Golisopod comes in with the Roap Berry, Golisopod's going to come in with the Roap Berry. Yeah, the most powerful item ever made. Going to come in with the Roap Berry. This Golisopod is going to see outspeed, and this is Golisopod at full health. Outspeed, out damage, Caparaja. Cool, 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 cool. This is going to show outsped and out damaged by Seismitoad. The Electrode we just killed with first impression. I guess I should put that in. Yeah. Oh, that we're just checking that bait shows, because this is outspeed, out damage, yada yada yada. So then this comes in. Fuck. What if we get staticked? This doesn't work because we can get staticked. Kill me with a gun! Yeah, we sack 6 and we reset, yeah. So say we do get staticked here. What does the fucking lineup look like? That's outspeed does not out damage. This is outspeed does not out damage. This is outspeed does not out damage. So it would go into Caparaja, who would guaranteed eject us. And we'd go into Scuda, click CC, who then baits random move dead from Gator, which is not what we fucking want. Or we go into Caparaja. We go into Urshifu. We eject, we go here, we go into Urshifu, clicking CC. I don't even think 2 Mons. I don't think we'd have the space to do what we need to do by sacking 2 Mons, right? I mean, maybe we could sack instead of Lucario, but that really doesn't help us. We click CC. Well, we're already sacrificing one. I mean, if we go Life Orb, I think maybe that works. It shows outspeed, but it gets slow O-code. Yeah, how do we get... I mean, T-Punch would kill in 2. How do we kill the Toad in this line? Yeah, there's no good way to kill the Toad in this line. Motherfucker, I hate static so much! It is what you mean, the Pokemon that almost always comes to the Elite Four. Yeah, we should sacrifice that. For sure, for sure, for sure. Brother, this fight has got me so tremendously cooked. It's unreal. It is unreal how cooked this fight is. Why can't he have Aftermath? I'd rather him have Aftermath than Static. Latios. Well, there's a lot of people who are Latino. Flip, go into... Flip, go into this guy. Flip, go into this guy. Kill with extreme speed, baits this guy. There's no one else who can do, I think, what this guy does here. Because this would be like Fu, Magnet, 2-hit KOs. The problem is we have no idea HP wise, right? Because this could be random move random move Quill. Well, I mean, what if we sack here into the Quill? If we know this is going to be Quill, we sack here into the Quill. This could be... Well, this would always be Gunk Shot, right? If we sack there into the Quill, this could be flip turn, flip turn. Who's still fucking alive in this line? We flip turn, we flip turn. This line, Politoad's still alive. Seismitoad is dead. Seismitoad is dead. Overquill's about to be dead. Gator's dead. So all that's left is Poly, this guy, and that guy. You're gone, Munch. Munch is done, and not just on Twitter. Okay, let's see this line. So this is, and we'd have to do the math to confirm this, right? Yeah, I guess there's a world. No, we're always taking 2 hits from Gator. Flip. So Barra is, we hit this guy, exit. Then Toad comes in. Because it's a slow kill. We flip on them. They go Power Whip here. D-Knight picks up the KO. D-Knight with Silk Scarf picks up the KO, right? Barraskewda with C-Band. Save you. Silk Scarf with the flip turn is enough to pick up the KO. After taking the Power Whip, we should, even with a crit, we are dead to exclusively... No, we're not going to be dead to Hidden Power Ice from that point. We're dead to Ice Punch. So on the Ice Punch, we go into Fu. 2 hits. I guess the range... I think we always should be outsped and dead. No, we can definitely bait in Toad. Actually, like, more likely... Oh, wait, Toad's already dead. Duh. So... Yeah, we're going to be low enough. I assume we're always going to be low enough to bait Overquill. Let's just say for the sake of this line, we were always low enough. Going Magnet here. That kills Gator. We bait an Overquill clicking Gunk Shot. We make our sack here. Bring out Sableye. We make our sack here. There is... I mean, with one of those damaging berries on Sableye, we always kill with Liquidation. It's supposed to, whatever you want it to. Kind of like a choose your own adventure. We're sending Sableye into random move from Quill. But I mean, yeah, maybe we don't even need to spend that berry. We just need to sack Sableye. Because Sableye dies, we go here. We flip on Overquill because we're at full health. This is going to be a guaranteed Gunk Shot. We go here, then it's Liquidation. We come back here. We kill with flip turn. On the flip turn, we go into... Who's alive at this point? It's Caparaja and Electrode alive at this point. It's just, I guess, how do we kill the Caparaja then, right? Oh, well, we get a free eject, don't we? Oh, yeah, because we're going to get a free eject. It doesn't matter even if we're, like, really, really hurt. Yeah, because we'd get the free eject because we would, we'd kill with the flip. No, you can't have multiple same Pokemon. Species Clause, I believe. We kill with the flip, then it's only Electrode and... Oh, no, Politoed's still alive. So who's in next? If Politoed's still alive, we're getting outsped, not outdamaged. I guess with Liquid... No, I guess regardless, this brings in Politoed here, right? But we don't know what the fuck Politoed's gonna do. I mean, we can try Sucker Punching them. Can we get... We can get low, high crit here as well and get fucked by that. We could also probably get put to sleep. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. And Hydro Pump can miss. And we can get staticked. Yeah. I keep on getting so hopeful that we found it. Then I realize we still... I mean, this is going to be a pretty damn low... It's going to be a damn low Politoed. I'm a fool. A fool for you. Well, I guess if... but D-Knight needs the Silk Scarf. Oh, okay. We don't have Flame Orb, we don't have Toxic Orb. We have no way to self... Toxic Orb is not a thing you get? Because, I mean, if we could poison ourselves and... Thank you, homie. If we could poison ourselves and ensure... Oh, God. Would you always bait Rock Slide? Can we give you, like, Fire Punch or some shit? Oh, well, it's in the rain. That's not going to do jack shit. Can we give D-Knight something that will always show outspeed? I mean, dropping rocks is not the end of the world. We can still win with that. Any way that we could guarantee that this Politoed would not get us? What about Iron Ball Golisopod? What about Iron Ball Golisopod who doesn't know liquidation anymore? Because this would show outspeed, we outdamage. This would show outspeed. But would this fuck with these baits? No. I guess we just remove the move for this. Would this work? So say we're bringing in Copper, because Capparaja would be outspeed, outdamage. We'd still be at full health. It wouldn't even matter if we got staticked, because we'd be showing slower outdamaging Politoed, but slower, getting out damaged by Cabaraja. This would always be Rocks. I guess it could be Rocks Slide. But we'd get hit with that. It would allow us to exit into... Can you kill a CC? Yeah, it would allow us to exit into like Barraskewda, who could just click CC and we win. Now, is this the line? Is this actually the line? Did we find it? It just involves sacking one and getting rid of liquidation on Gollipog. I kind of have to pee again, so I'm going to run to the bathroom and we're going to fucking run this line one more time and hopefully it is foolproof. Cope. Cope. Hey guys, if you're still here, I would love to have your eyes on this line too to make sure I didn't fuck anything up. Also to confirm your wipe, and also to confirm, is Sableye a good Pokemon to sack? Is it the least valuable in our box? I would assume so. Haven't seen it much, seems ass. Hell yeah. That's what I love to hear. Okay, once more from the top. Scooter. Sableye, Lucario. Gollipog. Iron Ball. Choice Band, Sableye doesn't matter. Lucario item doesn't matter. Start off, we click flip turn. Bah! We don't flip. They flip, or they get ejected by eject button. Cool. That'll bring in Seismitoad because it's slower, and because it has the Focus Sash, it thinks that it can slow Oko us. So we flip on them. We do 70%. They're going to click Power Whip. Maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. If Power Whip crits, max damage, the lowest this could put us at is 294 minus 34, which would be 260. Lowest we could be at is 260. And we kill this with Extreme Speed. Confirm this. I think we did before. 104 Silk Scarf Extreme Speed plus Choice Band Flip Turn is enough. So Extreme Speed picks up the KO. Then baits for this guy. Outspeed, out damage. What we're looking for is, if we can get crit, we're not going to be dead to this. If we can get crit, 259, not going to be dead to that. We're always going to be dead to exclusively Ice Punch from Gator. It is sheer force, so it can have a secondary effect. So we're going to go into Urshifu. Okay, Urshifu takes minimum damage. If Urshifu takes minimum damage, 43 plus 109. Not going to D-Dance because it sees that it's O code 233. 293 minus 233. Goalie already dead. Cool. And we're faster than that. We would be at 60. Do we ever die to... Well, that's 2 crits, right? So we're not dead. That's 2 max roll crits. At 60, we are sometimes baiting one. We bait 1 roll of liquidation if we get double max roll crit. Not that it matters here because we want to go into Sable Eye. But what was the other thing I was going to check? So Seismitoad is dead in this line. Everything else is still alive in this line. What we would just be fearful of, or when we take 2 hits, we're definitely dead to outspeed Gunk Shot. This guy would be the concern, but they're already dead. And then no one is... The only other Pokemon that is faster is Electrode. If we take min damage from these 2 hits... I want to detect D-Dance. The can KO... If AI is slower and 2-hit KO'd by the player Mon, it's never going to set up. Yeah. What if you power it with T-Punch? That's a good point. What about Brick Break Black Belt? Brick Break Black Belt. This always kills. 109, 175. Well, it's still... We don't care what move Quill is clicking, right? Because we're going right into Sableye to get sacked. This as the added benefit of doing this, right? Yeah. Gives 109 plus 175. It's a good catch, though. 284. 284. Yeah, so we always exactly kill. Thanks. Shoutouts to watching that Peach VOD. That helped us. Because I would have not thought of that. That's like locked and loaded from that. Okay, so we click that twice. Taking 2 hits, we're always going to... And it's never going to D-Dance. Taking 2 hits, we're always... I mean, especially now with the drop. The only Mon that is faster... in this section is over Quill. Quill's going to be clicking random move. We go into Sable Eye. So Fu kills this. We need Brick Break on them. Yeah, we're showing Outsped and Dead to this. They kill that. We're going to go Sable Eye into Overquill. Then after they sack, we go into Barrascuda. Barrascuda is going to click Flip Turn. Barrascuda is always going to... bait Gunk Shot, so we're going to go and Dead to Gunk Shot, so we'll never click D-Bond. Then this is going to be Liquidation, or there's a world because it could click Destiny Bond, but if that's the case, we just do the raw swap instead of the flip turn swap. Luke, and then Barra for the KO. Barra kills with the flip into, and they're going to flip into Golisopod, who... is holding Iron Ball, no Liquidation. We are getting rid of Liquidation because that's going to fuck with baits. And this is a sacrifice we can afford to make. We're kind of melding the two. We're melding the Peach Owl line with the Small Ant line. With a little mix of whatever the fuck else we're doing. So, us though holding Iron Ball and not having Liquidation. So, Politoad's still alive. They're going to see Outspeed, but do not add damage. This guy is going to see Outspeed, out damage, and the only other person who is live is Electrode, who Electrode is going to see Outspeed KO. They do not know we are going to make a good first impression. So Golly's going to come in. Golly's going to come in, kill Electrode. Then Golly, because of the Iron Ball, even if this is also covering if we get static, because it could be 2 different baits if we got staticked. But because we're going to be slower than everything else, and this guy outspeeds, this is going to be in Caparaja. Caparaja on turn 1 is going to click either Rock Slide or Stealth Rocks. And then after those are up, it's going to click Rock Slide. This is always going to eject us. Crit can't kill us. Guaranteed to eject. We go into Barrascuda. And then we're going to go into Barrascuda. And Barrascuda is going to click close combat, kill this guy. And then with the chip they did themselves with flip turn earlier, I didn't check this number. Oh, for the love of... Okay, no, that works. Those two numbers add up. Yeah, so we can click close combat to kill with the flip turn that they set themselves for fight to go. And then we win. Do you notice any other issues? There's one near the end. What else? What else do you see? Because, I mean, the Destiny bond is fine because we can just swap again. The static doesn't matter because we're already slower. Job will make you sack here. What you mean? The Stealth Rocks chip? Sheer Force? Oh, fuck. I forgot Sheer Force doesn't activate ejecting. That's so dumb. Why does it work? That doesn't make sense. Why it doesn't make sense why that works like that, but I appreciate the catch. Holy fuck, bro. Yeah, that's a game changer. Okay, what if we go Lucario? Yeah. Drills into every run of Bunner's head. I'm built different. I'm worse. Okay, what if we go Lucario? Lucario's still untouched. Then Lucario would always bait EQ, which we could go here on. There's not something we can give D-Knight that fucking murks this guy. Or, I mean... What's the lowest that Fu could be? Wait, actually, is this guaranteed Stealth Rocks? It's not guaranteed, but it's likely Stealth Rocks. Damn. I think the answer is in Galissapod's item, isn't it? How much are we doing with flip turn? No. I'd rather be sent back to the mine than back to the truck. Say if we have liquidation back, we go like Lumberry. That would always be bringing in Polytoad Hydro Pump. Maybe you could do the same dance here, right? Well, It just gets a little dicey with hypnosis, right? The fucking... yeah, we're winning. We're having a great time. We're having a great time. We're so close. Is there any Golisopod? Or any move that I can give D-Knight? Because, I mean, we can always go Rock Slide. Yeah. I mean, if Gator doesn't crit, let me confirm this with numbers. That was 180. If Gator doesn't crit, I think we can just come in. True. If Gator doesn't crit, we can always come in. Yeah, because if it's not, it's either Rock Slide or Stealth Rocks. What's the lowest we're going to be? Gator double crits? We're going to be fucking low. Going to have the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. The whole club will absolutely be looking at her. But that's double crit. That's pure fiction. It was fiction. 293, 159. 40. We're dead to just roll that. You mean, I guess in that scenario, it's like going to Lucario. It's probably like sack Lucario then, right? Double crit is made up. Yeah. And it'd probably even need to be closer to like double high roll crit. Like there's definitely... Yeah, no. It definitely can. I'm just saying if Polyjaw, yeah. But I'm saying in this line we would go, unless your V never went back. But if we go no Iron Ball, if we go Lumberry, like we're suspect to like the double crit, right? I feel like it's a way more probable and safe line to go Iron Ball, go into Caparaja. Because if we do this, like, if we do this line and Fu gets double crit, if Fu gets double crit earlier and we do this line, then we just sacrifice Lucario and then Fu wins the fight. And also the Iron Ball guarantees that we know 1,000% Caparaja is coming in. As long as we take off Liquidation too. I think that's the fucking line. Honestly, I think this is just the line. Because we get fucked only by... And if we really, really want to be risky, we could always also to... do some other shit. Bet on that 97% Stealth Rocks, go straight into Fu and CC. Fuck, I think it works. I'm gonna have to pull something. So I think we just do it. I'm fucking sick and tired of looking at this fight. I think I've spent long enough on this fight to it V valid to be like, we're going to run it with this, not 1,000% riskless. I just hope I didn't miss anything. Aurasphere TM? I don't believe I do. Is our Lucario do enough? Oh wait, wrong Pokemon. Yeah. Are we using 2 choice items? We aren't. Yeah. Choice Specs Aurasphere does sometimes kill. Yeah. Yeah. Do we even have it? How valuable is the Aurasphere TM? Oh no, I think we used it on Blastoids for, I think, Space Tag. I think we're just gonna accept that risk. I mean, really, I mean, if I want to be a fucking nut, I can, if I'm dead to Rock Slide crit, I could always swap in on the very, very likely Stealth Rocks turn 1 if I'm a true fucking gambler. If I want to put Urshifu on the line. But I think I'd rather sack Lucario than put Fu on the line. That would be Jonathan Balling behavior. We'll see. I just gotta remember, sometimes you gotta play the game. You can only live in the fictional world of the calc for so long. Sometimes you gotta see what the real world has for you. Anything else we want? No, we don't want to give that guy a citrus. They're gonna fucking die. Okay. I love using the most important item, Silk Scarf. Oh, Silk Scarf's gonna be way near the top. Really? When have we used Silk Scarf recently? Guess semi-recently. Black belts. Could have never done this in the run where we lost the black belt. That wasn't this run, right? If the line was fucked again, I was gonna hit the stop streaming button expeditiously. My favorite Pokemon. Yeah, we lost that on whatever the fight is when you're coming out of Meteor Falls. I think on run 1 we lost it there. Piplup might be one of, if not my favorites. I like Jolteon a lot. I feel like it's hard to have just one favorite Pokemon. There's just too many good Pokemon. Okay, now we have to... Everyone's got the proper items. Now we've got to go learn Brick Break. And we've got to unlearn Liquidation. La Boo Boo. A diligent pupil indeed, I agree. Moses, clear the way for us. We're about to rip it, Noel. It's not a 100% safe line, but it looks pretty good. We're going to have to make the biggest sacrifice of all time. get rid of liquidation. We need to do that so that we bait things in the right order. I made an insane sacrifice on my best Pokemon, not clickbait. Choice Band, Silk Scarf, Black Belt, nothing, Citrus, Iron Ball. Fuck, bro. Here we go. Another 3-day cook. Another classic run and bun 3-day cook. We love to see it. We pray we didn't miss anything. We pray we can execute. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. Had to shine like that, to shine like this. Believe we gotta fight this lady? Or we already fought this lady? Yeah. Iron Ball is so that they are baiting Caparaja instead of Politoed. Speaking of Politoed, Politoed leads this fight and has an eject button. The annoying thing about eject button is when you flip into a Pokemon with eject button, nothing happens. So the whole fight is kind of organized around getting the Politoed out, who they bring in, and then organizing the fight around that. I take that back. The whole fight, even though this guy does have the eject button and makes it eject pack and makes this really annoying, this fight is all based around trying to kill Overquill, because Overquill is an absolute demon here in the rain. So we're going to flip turn, but not actually get to flip turn. Does a decent amount of damage. They're going to get ejected. This will be ejecting into Seismitoad. Seismitoad comes in because it has a Focus Sash and can kill us after the sack. It comes in because it has a Focus Sash, and if we try to hit it, it would take the Sash and then kill us back. So this time we're actually going to flip, and they're going to Power Whip. But as we flip on the Power Whip, our Linguini is going to clean it up. Cool. All right, and then we kill this with Silk Scarf Extreme Speed to bring in a Gator. Okay, we've got the most important turn of the fight coming up. If both of these moves crit, we will likely have to sacrifice another Pokemon. Luckily, this is Sheer Force, so this Ice Punch cannot freeze. We're going to go into the one and only Urshifu here. We've actually even had to go Black Belt and Brick Break instead of Thunder Punch so that we accidentally don't power it. First one comes in. No crit. Love to see it. So we are faster. We're going to click Brick Break. Us getting a crit does not matter here. Liquidation, what they do is going to matter a little bit. We don't care about the defense drop. That looks really good. This is very, very good for the fight moving forward. Okay. Now we are going to CC to pick up this KO, and this should bring in that dastardly Overquill that has been the bane of our existence. Oh, yeah, Sheer Force defense drop. Duh, never mind. You can't remember everything. Okay, but we're able to pick up the KO. We're able to pick up the KO on the Gator, and this is going to bring in Overquill, the bane of our existence. We tried to find a line that keeps everyone alive, but alas, we could not. And so it's time for Apple Juice to take their final sip. I think they've literally done nothing. Gunk Shot is the best move they could get. We can click Sucker Punch. I don't think it changes anything. Just to give them a little bit of a consolation prize on the way out. Just hit that guy a little bit. Yeah. It misses a bunch of times that we do that. Okay, now that's a liquidation KO. Thank you, Sableye, for helping us out. There was no way we found a line without you doing that. Okay. This lets us bring in that Barraskewda again for free. Of course, we're going to be flipping. We always bait Gunk Shot here, so we're going to do a little Flipperoni. crit kill here changes nothing. Maybe saves a little bit of health on Barrascuda and opens up additional lines. But this is always going to be Gunk Shot. Interesting that with the Sucker Punch damage, we could kill here with Vacuum Wave. I don't think that's anything we would want. Let me... no, that's not what we want to do. But interesting to propose that here. So this could be debond, but more often than not, this is liquidation. If it is debond, we are not worried because we can just run the same Okido because this is always going to be Gunk Shot. So on this Gunk Shot, instead of us taking the damage to do the flip, we do this instead. This is why we prepare for that. Again, we check for the debond. Man really wants to take us with it. Back to Moses. Back to Rochelle. What a squad of Mons we've got here. But eventually it'll either run out of debond or stop clicking it. I guess it's going to be the run out of debond angle. Please? Okay, we'll keep on doing it. Okay, now I get a little concerned and have to look at the PP real quick. Destiny Bond has... is it in slot 1? Destiny Bond only has 5 PP. That might actually just be the last one. And Gunk Shot's in slot 1. We just got to make sure Gunk has more than that. Maybe I'll run out of switches. Gunk Shot has 8 PP. Yeah, so it'll run out of Gunk Shot first. Because Gunk Shot's in first slot, so it gets max PP. Okay. I'm going to guess by my napkin math that this is going to be liquidation now. Beautiful. Okay. A bit of a heart attack, but we get there eventually. And now we are able to kill this guy with a flip. Okay. It was very, 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 very important for us to kill with a flip so we can go into Goalie Pog. We want to go into Goalie Pog because Goalie Pog is slower than Electrode, and Electrode outspeeds and kills it. And you may be like, why would we want to go into a Pokemon that gets outsped and killed? Well, that's because the AI is dumb and doesn't know about first impression. So we're going to do our cute little first impression and kill this Electrode. You also might notice we only have 3 moves on this guy. We have 3 moves on this guy. Oh, and we got the crit there. Not that it matters. But we have 3 moves on this guy because that has static, so we could have gotten parried there. But we are holding Iron Ball, so we're slower than everything else because we want to see Caparaja come in here. Beautiful. If we didn't have the Iron Ball, we would have been faster than that, and we would have shown doing more damage with Liquidation. But because we don't have Liquidation, we're good. The last thing we need to check is that we are not dead to crit Rock Slide. It is almost always Stealth Rocks here, but we want to make sure that Fu is not dead to crit Rock Slide. Crit Rock Slide does a cool 77, and Labubu can take that. So that, I believe, is a GG. We expect to see rocks here. Cool. And then we hit CC, and then we hit CC. Oh my god. I can't believe we found a goddamn line. Ah! And that is how we cooked up a fight that took us 3 days to find a line. This is a random trainer in Run and Bun. A random trainer took us 3 days and 1 sack. Does this bring you any happiness at this point? A little bit. I'm happy that it's over. Yeah. But this is a fight that took us 3 days, and here's how we did it. I'm trying to do the line for the short, but to still make it feel organic for the stream. Holy fuck, bro. Big ups to Sableye. Big ups to Sableye for that one. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Run about the fucking random goofy trainer. Random trainer 7 is harder than a lot of the champions in most games. Definitely harder than the champion in every base Pokemon game if they have every Pokemon together on one team. Fucking Bethany who works at Kohl's on the weekends puts up a bigger fight than Lance the Dragon Master Magoo. It's dumb. Anyways, gamers. One death, that is definitely not the right file. Anyways, gamers, that's going to do it for me today on this chill, low-key, vibes-based stream. I hope you enjoyed. How many deaths do we have? 27? Let's make that 28. Big old GG's. We continue to creep closer to the end of this devious, goofy game. Who's live? Then we can send him over. Oh, Corona time? It's Corona time? Anyways, gamers, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. Last stream of the week. Hopefully we'll get one fight done in that period of time. Thank you for joining in. If you enjoyed, consider going over to the YouTube. Is it shorts or shorts? Check out the latest short. I don't have it updated, but we got some cool shorts. I've been trying to post every day this month and maybe longer. But yeah, I've been your pal Saves Untitled. If you want to go say hi to Corona for me, do so. If you want to enjoy the rest of your day and just chill, that's okay too.